Oh, what it do, YouTube, man? This your boy Top Notch NFL back with another video, man, and back with another banger video for y'all today. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? We're gonna be talking about a recap of the game that they recently just played against the New York Giants, and also we're gonna talk about how good is this team? Can they actually make a Super Bowl run with this current roster? But before we start today's video, just make sure you follow my TikTok. The link will be in the description. And also, guys, if y'all enjoy NFL content, make sure you drop that sub. Our goal is to reach 500 subs, so I appreciate that a lot. But enough of that, guys. Let's get back into today's video. So, guys, the Dallas Cowboys are having a hell of a start to start the NFL year. So currently their record is 4-1, and they're currently on a 4-game winning streak as they defeat a divisional rival 44-20 against the New York Giants. Now, I do want to say before we talk about the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants did lose a lot of playmakers, including their quarterback in Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay, and the list continues to grow. So much respect to them, and hopefully they recover quick. Now, going back to the Dallas Cowboys, this is probably the best team that I ever witnessed, I ever watched. This team on the offensive end is probably one of the best offensive teams in the NFL. And on the defense end, Dan Quinn is heating teams up. I believe we lead the NFL in takeaways. I believe we have 12. Trayvon Diggs did get another interception. I believe that's his 6th interception for this season. And Anthony Brown, which all Dallas Cowboys fans bash him, he did get a pick 6 to pretty much seal the game. Now, the reason why I'm so confident in this year's Dallas Cowboys team, and I definitely think they can make a Super Bowl run, is let's talk about the offense first. So when we look at this offense, we have a leader and we have the commander and the general in Dak Prescott. We all know Dak Prescott last season had dealt with a gruesome injury. And a lot of people doubted Dak. A lot of people said Dak is not a top 5 quarterback in this league. A lot of people said Dak's not even good. But every single game, Dak continues to prove his haters wrong. And he's having just a hell of a year. I think his stats right now are about like 13 or 14 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Now, Dak did start off slow against the Giants, but he finished off with a solid stat line. 22 for 32, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. A hell of a game for Dak. He is our leader, and we love number 4. Now, when we look at this run game, we have a 1-2. I believe we're the number 1 rushing team in the NFL or number 2 behind Cleveland. Ezekiel Elliott looks like 2016 Elliott. He's looking fresh. He looks faster. And I'm just excited that we got that Zeke back. Now, I know a lot of people said that Zeke is washed up. He needs to be traded and all this stuff. He does not deserve his contract. But you got to think about it. Last season, we did not have our offensive line. We lost a lot of people. Now that our O-line is there, Zeke is looking really, really good. Had another back-to-back 100-yard game. Last game against the Panthers, he had 100-yard plus. This game, he had 21 carries, 110 yards, 1 touchdown as he was showboating against the New York Giants. Definitely loved that. And he also caught a receiving touchdown. So shout out to Zeke. And then we got our lightning in Tony Pollard, which he had 14 carries for 75 yards. Also had a couple of catches. So just alone right there, Dak Prescott, a top 5 quarterback in the league right now. Our run game's unstoppable. Our rushing, we had a 201 yards just with these 2 running backs. And then, yeah, we threw a couple of plays of CeeDee Lamb running in the backfield. And then when you look at our wide receivers, I believe we have at least a top 2 best trio in NFL when Michael Gallup is back. We have Amari Cooper, who had another touchdown for the day. We had CeeDee Lamb, who was really, really explosive, another touchdown. And then when you look at our tight ends and Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz, they had another solid game. Only thing that concerns me about Schultz right now, he does drop a lot of catches. He needs to start focusing because we can't allow that. He dropped a touchdown pass in the red zone, and we needed that. And then Jarwin obviously is coming off injury, but definitely is a solid playmaker for Dak. And then the fact that is that the Dallas Cowboys don't have Michael Gallup. We don't have Collins. We don't have Lawrence. We don't have Gallimore. We're missing so many pieces that are valuable to this team. And every single week, we continue to prove that we're going to get over this. And when we get them back, we're going to be a Super Bowl team. And that's the main reason why I'm so confident in this team. The offense, we get it. 515 yards total, rushing 201, passing yards 314. Then when we look at this defense, we have cornerstones that we can believe in for the future. We got Trayvon Diggs, a lockdown corner in the league right now, probably the best corner in the league. Then we got Michael Parsons, which we didn't really hear about him much today, but he did a lot of goal line stands. He had 8 tackles, definitely had a lot of quarterback pressures. Then you got Osa, who did have a sack. We got Chauncey Golston. We're going to bring back, DeMarcus Lawrence. We're going to bring back Gallimore. Randy Gregory is a hell of a dog. I mean, just because his stats doesn't show it, but they were holding him a lot. They were throwing a lot of 2 people at him to block. He is a beast, and that's just rushing. Then you throw in Terrell Basham. Then you throw, Carlos Watkins, Brent Urban for the rotational piece. Defense is definitely locked down. And then we still got Kelvin Joseph coming back. So this defense leads the NFL in takeaways. And every single year, every single week, we're like, okay, Dallas Cowboys are not going to continue to get takeaways, and they continue to prove to us that we are getting these takeaways. So I'm super, super excited. When you look at the schedule, we got the Pats, and then we got a bye coming up. I think we're going to 5-1. Then you got the Vikings, winnable game. Broncos, winnable game. Falcons, a winnable game. And then another test will be against the Kansas City Chiefs. And believe it or not, I think we're going to tear them apart because their defense is horrible. So that's just what I got to say about the Dallas Cowboys. You let me know in the comment sections what you got to say. But I love you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.